What's up, everyone? I am back. I'm recording this video merely as a test to see the quality of this camera, and also I'm here with two movie reviews, Barbarian and Pearl. I know I haven't made a video in a while, so yeah, here is a little clip of Monsters. I think you guys are really gonna like it. I'm really proud of how it's come out. So here's that.
You know what? I'm done talking to you.
Alright, so the next part of my review is going to be about Barbarian. Barbarian was a film that I saw the trailer of and I was like, this looks kind of stupid. Well, I was pleasantly surprised. I think that is probably one of my favorite horror movies of the year. I haven't seen Halloween Ends yet, and that comes out October 15th. So I think it's going to be really cool to see, how the film is going to turn out. Halloween Ends, because you guys know I didn't really like Halloween Kills that much, but I'm really excited to see how people take Barbarian. Barbarian was a very cool film. Like, it was just absolutely wild. I really loved that movie. I don't want to tell too much because it's one of those films where it restarts kind of in the middle of the film, where the whole movie flips itself on its head, and you just don't know where you're going with that movie, and that's what I really loved about it. It's just wild. It's just a wild movie to watch. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen Barbarian, please give it a watch. It was really cool. I hope the movie does well. I think it's a first-time horror filmmaker or first-time director, something Kreger or something. I don't remember, but congrats to him. He did a really good job of making a classic movie, a monster movie, and I don't want to say anything more because it gets wild, and the scares were just really good. So yeah, go out and watch that. I wouldn't buy it, for 4K, but I would probably get it for like Blu-ray or something like that. It was just a really neat movie to watch. And then Pearl, it's a prequel to X that came out earlier this year. Which X was more of like a Texas Chainsaw, like a 70s grindhouse slasher. Pearl takes a different approach and kind of gives you that golden era of films, that old-timey like intro credits, that kind of remind you of like the 50s and 40s. And it was just a really cool period piece. It focuses on the killer of X, and why it basically depicts the events that that kind of lead up to X and why she becomes a serial killer. And I thought that was really well done about her reasoning, and I think it's something that a lot of people can relate to. So I think Pearl is going to be a mix. I think some people are going to like it, some people are going to hate it. It just depends on the type of film goer that you are, what movies you like. So go in with Pearl, go see it at a matinee or something like that, but I wouldn't go and see it right now. I think Pearl it's okay. It's not, a movie I would rush out and go watch. While Barbarian, I'm like, hell yeah, go see that. Barbarian was nuts. I really loved Barbarian. It was a really surprising film. But Pearl, I think she gives Mia Goth, I think her name is, the actress who plays Pearl, and she also played as Maxine in X as well, and a character in that movie as well. I don't know what her character name was in the film, but she played Pearl, and Mia Goth, she slays it. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets a nomination, an Oscar nomination. There's like a one scene where it's like 5 minutes straight. It's like, holy shit, is she ever gonna stop? You know what I mean? Like, it was wild. It was really, she did a really good job. But I just think overall the movie isn't as good as X. Even though X was kind of a weird movie too, it's one of those films where people are going to be divided on it. But I think that Pearl is going to be a little bit more divisive, because I think I explained it to my brother. People who want to see a classic American horror film, they watch X. But then if you want to watch something like, if you were born in the 70s, right, I think you would pretty much enjoy Pearl, because it's very much a traditional, old-timey horror film, coming of age story. But I think that X is one of those movies where I think our generation, I think millennials and up, if you were born in the 90s and up, and you like sort of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that type of style, I think you would pretty much enjoy it. So I mean, I think it's going to come down to, are you an X fan or are you a Pearl fan? I don't think you're going to meet a lot of people there that like them both. Because I think Pearl, it's kind of advertised one way and it's actually another. And I don't want to spoil. Like I said, these are non-spoilers. I don't think I'm going to make a spoiler review on either of these movies unless I go back and see them again. But I just think that overall, I mean, both films had like really good production value. I think that not many films with like horror films are made with this level of, I guess, production value and respect. So I think that I think I severely am worried about the other movies that are coming out this year, Terrifier 2 and Halloween Ends, because those two movies, they could be good, they could be bad. I mean, I don't know. If you are part of any horror groups like I am, everyone's talking up at Storm about how Halloween Ends is going to be terrible, and Terrifier 2 is going to be either really good or really bad, because I think Terrifier 2 is going to be like 2 hours long or something like that, and people are getting really worried about it. I don't know why. To me, it's more horror, it's a longer film, so it's just more Terrifier. But I think overall, these damn mosquitoes are eating me fucking alive. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm like, keep scratching and shit. Like, I got bit in the back, and these mosquitoes are alive and they're out. They like my sugar blood. But I think Barbarian walk in with pretty good expectations. Like, expect to like it, expect to be surprised, because I did not know where it was going. I think overall, I think Pearl is going to be a movie that is kind of in the middle. You may not like it, you may. It just depends on the type of film goer that you are, like what kind of movies do you like. So yeah, overall, I recommend Barbarian to go out and check it out this weekend if you can. Pearl, I really think you should just wait. Watch it, stream it online. Pearl, like I said, I don't think it's not going to have a lot of appeal to many people our generation. People who like old style horror, what I mean by old style is like, it's not really horror. Like Pearl is more thriller. So to me, Barbarian's more in line with the people who like the 80s, the Halloweens, the Freddys, the Chuckies, stuff like that. I think Barbarian's going to be much more of a film down your line than Pearl is. But if you're someone born, in the 70s or the 60s, I think you would be like, holy crap, this is like a movie from my era. So I think there is like a little bit, it just depends on the type of movie viewer you are. It really just depends what kind of movie what movies you like to watch. So yeah, just go out with an open mind. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys like that little teaser of monsters. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. Give this video a like, all that stuff. You guys know how it goes. But yeah, I appreciate it, and I love you guys to death, and peace out.